and then I can tack it on the end. I have a genius person that puts things together for me. Now I forgot my train of thought. What was I talking about?
Um,
Oh, I was talking about
Presentations.
presentations. Yeah.
Yeah.
The one thing I don't, a lot of things I don't like about it. One thing is definitely I don't like the idea of putting your own material in front of a bunch of people in your industry. And say you're telling your story. So you're, whatever they ask, what did they ask you in your presentation, Jeff?
Yeah, they wanted me to present a 30, 60, 90-day plan for how I would approach the job
Mm-hmm.
based on the needs of the job and what the job required. So I went through and broke it down according to those timelines, the different things that I would work on over the 90-day period.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's kind of creative license right there.
Mhm.
Now, you gave them your plan.
Mhm.
So what's to say they wouldn't use that anyway?
Right.
That's what I don't like about it.
oh,
Mm.
yeah. Yeah.
Another friend of mine just finished interviewing, and she was so excited about it, and I really felt bad for her. She had to create a 30-minute presentation. It was for a training company, so she had to show train the trainer, and she researched and used slides on the ADDIE method of training, which is really kind of like showing what your product is at the end. It's very similar to Six Sigma, but it's for training purposes. You have to quantify what your results are. Now, the ADDIE system is pretty generic. It's out in the public domain, but all of her work and how she did it was on those slides. So, you know, I would point blank ask, so what's going to happen to my presentation when I'm done presenting?
Yeah.
And, or you can tell them, I'm marking it proprietary to Jeff Kalushu.
Mhm.
So those are the things that I don't like about presentations. You know, they should be asking you those things in your interview process, not asking for a slide presentation. I'm going to do a little research on that because I've got to figure out where that came from and why they're doing it.
Mm.
I don't know. Do they want to quiz your presentation skills? You know,
Yeah.
if that's the case, then let them give you a generic presentation that they use for their candidates and present that. But why you have to present your ideas is beyond me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get the feeling that was part of it. They
Absolutely.
wanted just to see a person in action doing a presentation, which they might do to the management group or customers or something like that. And then also what your skills and knowledge and experience were being in putting those into a presentation, and then how you'd be able to help fill the job that they had open.
Well, you can tell that in a story. You don't have to do a presentation for that. So I don't
Yeah.
know. I guess you can't say no if they ask for it. But on the other hand, I would ask what's going to happen to this material when I'm done, because what I'm doing is giving you my proprietary plan for this job.
Mhm. Yeah, that's an interesting way to do it, just to, like you said, assure that your idea is not used by
Yeah,
someone else, because in my
Yeah.
case, I did not get the job.
right, exactly.
Yeah, and all that material is there. Maybe it's possible the person they hired might look at it.
Well, it's not possible, it's probable.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, and I don't like that. That really is cheating on their part. I mean, they have an obligation to you as an individual to protect your privacy. And I think at the simplest level, it's a violation of privacy. And
Mm,
at the worst level, it's incorrect use of proprietary information.
right.
Yeah.
And
Those are good points. Yeah.
for anybody else who's going through this, and if they do ask you for a presentation, ask them what's going to happen to this presentation, and then mark your work proprietary or copyright or trademark or something, and just put it on your slides. I noticed on my website and some other things, I think LinkedIn or something else that I have, it updates the copyright every year. So it'll say copyright Mary T. O'Sullivan, and it's just built into the software to copyright, so that that material cannot be used without my permission by anybody else, without telling me. Not that I'd ever know, but it's a warning that if I find out you use my material, you owe me money or you owe me something. See what I'm saying?
Mm.
So that's the biggest reason I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's fair. Like if someone asked me to do a presentation, 30-minute presentation on how I would coach a team, I would be as high level as possible.
Yeah.
I would give an example I would find like 10 ways to coach a team and give a high level example of each one, rather than tell them my process for coaching a team. It's just really not fair.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we only have 5 minutes more left, and I just want to know how everyone's doing with resumes and postings and everything else. Anybody want to volunteer?
Yeah,
Jeff?
just I've been looking, at Indeed and LinkedIn. I've applied to 5 jobs this week. Some of them were ATSs, and you could see it. It's very automated. It's very cookie cutter in terms of the format. And as soon as you upload your resumes and all your documents, a lot of times they'll ask you job application questions. And then at the end, they have the voluntary questions about gender, diversity, ethnic background, all those things.
Right.
And then once you submit everything, right away you get 1 or 2 emails telling you that the hiring team has received it and they'll be in touch if there is further interest
Right.
concerning your application. And and then I've just started working on the LinkedIn profile, sharpening that up a little bit, and I have to work on the endorsements and contacting more network people.
Right.
And doing that. So far it's been a positive week. It's off to a good start. So.
Right. Well, you seem like a very positive person.
Oh, thanks.
Judy, how about you? How's it going? I like your new background. You're on mute.
Yes, thank you. I have many. Thank you.
Oh.
Okay. I'm still applying here and there. Really don't have any comments. I am getting a lot of feedback. I don't know if it qualifies as ghosting or not, but a lot of jobs are being put on hold.
Yep.
Or closed, and even ones through recruiters. And a lot of what you're saying is ringing true. They don't want to know what you've done after 15 years. And for me, it's hard for me to just concentrate on what I've been doing with all my other experience.
Well, you don't have to leave it out. Just don't put dates on it. And you can work it into your cover letter.
Yeah. Yeah, the cover letter I don't have too much trouble with. But I am hearing the keywords and fine-tuning your resume for each job. It's more work, but I can do it.
Right.
I don't think anything else. I thought this presentation was probably the best out of the three.
Hmm.
So you ended strong, Mary.
Yay, even though I forgot to record it.
Change the setting so you have it on auto
I
record
know
every
the
time.
last time I did that, I got on early so I'd have everything ready, and it recorded 14 minutes of me kind of walking around and
Oh,
turning on lights. And so that's why I had a
Oh.
you know,
Yeah, if you don't know how to edit,
I tried, and it was turning into a disaster. So I just just said, don't start the tape till 14 minutes and 31 seconds. So,
yeah.
okay, anybody else have anything?
Well, I've been working on my LinkedIn profile. I've been on LinkedIn for a number of years, but I didn't do very much as far as fleshing out the, information.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been working on that for the past few days, and it still needs some work. I mean, it took some writing the summary, which I still need to work on that. So, but at least I have something up there, and I can always add to it and make revisions. And as you see, I changed the background photo using Canva.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So yeah,
I want everybody also to go to the LinkedIn job alerts, because
okay.
they will send you email, and you can pick different ones. Like I have management consultant, online training, executive coach, and
Mhm.
I get notices from Monster, but they're usually worthless. But the ones from LinkedIn are pretty good. At least
Mhm.
it gives you a variety. So you can put in as many categories as you want,
Mhm.
and they will send you in your email the job, and they'll say, oh, here's a job that you might be interested in. So you get to look at it, and when you
Yeah.
click on it, it'll tell you, and I might have said this last time, it'll tell you how many keywords that you have match the job description. It automatically
Okay.
pops up.
All right.
So I like that idea. If you're in the job hunt, it tells you right away. I know Judy had to go at 2:30. She had another call. So do that. So that's your homework, is
Mhm.
get on, oh geez, hang on one second. I got something wrong here.
Oh.
Something crashed, and it
Oh.
sent me a notice. But yeah, you want to get those alerts, and then you have the choice to go in there and look, and it'll tell you how
Mhm.
close you are. So if it's looking for a management consultant, it'll say, well, you have leadership, you have coaching, you have HR, blah, 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 whatever else it is. And let's say they have 10 keywords, and it'll tell you, you have 10 of 10, or you have 4 of 10, or you have 6 of 10. And then it highlights the ones that you have. So that is a huge help, because it helps you when you're building your resume to incorporate those keywords.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. So, Jeff, I would like to have a conversation with you offline sometime.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So, let me just bring my calendar up for a second. I'll put you on my calendar. Probably should get off share screen. Okay. Oops. And I got so many problems here. Sometimes my mouse doesn't want to work.
Oh.
Sometimes my cursor itself won't work. I think I need a new computer.
Yeah, I helped my brother buy a new laptop a few weeks ago, and he likes it a lot.
What did he
But
get?
he bought an HP. It's 15 inches, and It has the solid state drive. It doesn't have a regular hard drive. I guess they're doing away with the traditional hard drives in the computer.
Really?
And yeah, and yeah, he likes it so far. But what I've noticed, I think between COVID-19, all the distance learning, and
Yeah.
now that we're getting back to school, it seems like laptop prices are really going up.
Going up again, and they were
Oh my God.
they were
Yeah.
so cheap for so long. You could get a nice machine for like $450.
Yeah, now they're more like in the range of 550 and up, most of them.
Wow.
God,
So
that's awful. That's awful. And I have a Mac, so mine was 3,000 when I bought it, and I'm not
Okay.
ready to,
wow.
and once you get used to a Mac, it's hard to get used to anything else.
Yeah,
So-
the Macs are nice. Yeah.
Jeff, are you available tomorrow around 1:30?
Let's see. I'll double check calendar here. Let me see. Tomorrow at 1:30. Yes. Yeah,
Yes?
tomorrow at 1:30 should be okay.
All right, I'm going to put you on my calendar.
Okay, good.
And Valeria, we already have an appointment set up, right?
Yes,
For
yes, we do.
next week. Okay. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for
Okay.
today. And I will go in and talk to myself on this unless somebody wants
Okay.
to be my audience for an hour and a half. But I will get it up there before the week is over.
Okay.
okay.
All right, good.
All right.
All right, everybody.
All
Bye.
right.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.